Hi, in this video, we're going to explore the question, how many bits would it take to encode the upper and lower case alphabet? So this means that we'll need 52 different combinations of zeros and ones. So let's start with 1 bit. With 1 bit, we have the possibility for a 0 and a 1. So this makes 2 possible combinations. 0 can be A and 1 can be B. So let's add another bit. If we add a 0 to each combination and a 1 to each combination, we get a total of 4 possible combinations. So with 2 bits, there are 4 possible combinations, which gives us enough to encode the letters A through D. Let's keep going. So if we add another bit, we can add a 0 to each combination and a 1 to each combination. We get 8 possible combinations. So with 3 bits, there are 8 possible combinations, giving us enough to encode letters A through H. We'll add another bit. If we add a 0 to each combination and a 1 to each combination, we get 16 possible combinations. So with 4 bits, there are 16 possible combinations, which is enough to encode the letters A through P. We're getting closer. So let's take a step back and look at the relationship between the number of bits and the possible combinations. What do you notice about the values of the possible combinations? You may have noticed that each time we add a bit, we multiply the possible combinations by 2. So if we have 5 bits, we have 32 possible combinations. This is enough combinations for the lowercase alphabet, halfway there. Then if we add 6 bits, we have 64 possible combinations. 64 possible combinations covers the required amount of 52 that we need. So to answer our original question, it would take 6 bits to encode the lower and uppercase alphabet. We can encode capital A as 0000000, lowercase a as 0000001, capital B as 000010, and so on and so forth until we get to our lowercase z. So now that you know a little bit more about bits, it's your turn to explore how we can use bits to encode information.